There's been much talk of late about Generation Snowflake in the media and elsewhere, and as someone who works with young people, I've been intrigued by the increasing use of this phrase. So the first question should surely be, what does Generation Snowflake actually mean? Well, the Collins English Dictionary defines it as the generation of people who became adults in the 2010s viewed as being less resilient and more prone to taking offence than previous generations. Now, not the most flattering of definitions, I'm sure you would agree. This definition leads me on to a couple of questions that I think are worth exploring at this point. The first one is it really the case that people who have turned 18 in the last decade are generally less resilient and more prone to taking offence? And if this is the case, then is that really a problem? Or is it just a change in how people are in the 21st century? So are new adults less resilient and more prone to taking offence than those who have gone before? Well, anecdotally, many who work with young people for decades would say they are finding young people less able to cope with difficult situations. There's also a developing body of research that appears to be starting to back this up. I was out recently with a former pupil who is now involved in recruitment for a major UK financial organisation, and he was bemoaning the inability of graduates that they're getting to cope with setbacks that he classed as normal workplace constructive criticism. Now sure, he might have been unlucky, but the organisation he works for is able to attract the best talent, and it's not the first time I've heard this sort of thing said in the last few years. Thus, it does seem potentially that young people are becoming less resilient than previous generations. And that brings me on to my second question. So, what if they are less resilient? Is that really a problem? Maybe we just have a quieter, more gentle world where now people don't need to be so resilient. Well, if that was the case, then why have levels of mental health problems skyrocketed in the last years? Indeed, many would say that the world is a tougher, scarier place to grow up in now than it was in the past. Research has shown that resilience is important for a number of reasons. It enables us to develop mechanisms for protection against experiences which could be overwhelming, helps us maintain balance in our lives during difficult and stressful periods, and it can also protect us from developing some mental health difficulties. Other benefits of becoming more resilient have been shown that we can have an improved learning and academic achievement. There's lower absence from work due to sickness, reduced use of risk-taking behaviours such as excessive drinking, smoking, use of drugs, increased involvement in community and family activities, and also a lower rate of mortality and increased physical health. Basically, being more resilient means you are happier, less stressed, and generally do better. Why then are we not working harder to help our young people become more resilient? Why are we not moving heaven and earth to show them and guide them on how they can build resilience? To do otherwise leaves me asking if we are failing our young people at the most basic of levels. If we cannot get this right, then we leave them without a key skill that underpins so many other aspects of life. It's like sending a firefighter out into a blazing building without a helmet. It's wrong, and we must do better. So to finish, I'm left asking, what is causing this lack of resilience? And what can we do to redress that balance? Well, I've gone on enough for this video, but I'm going to think about these, reflect on those questions, and I'll answer those and my thoughts in my next video. Thanks for listening.